Hi guys, welcome to Inside Jungle channel. This is Rals and this is a winter edition with a new addition. Well, why I wanted to make this video, I caught a sunny day. I think it's the last one of very unusual warm days. So we are in December, late in December. Next week is Christmas and we have quite a few degrees outside there. It's not normal, but what can we do? And whoever says that climate is not changing, they are terribly wrong. But meanwhile, let me tell you what I have here, because I cannot solve the climate out there. I can try to solve the problems of my gardens. And the problem of my inside jungle or inside garden, as you may, in balcony, is that I had no trees that are gonna give me fruits like anytime soon in the next year, because my calamansi seedlings out here, they still have some time until they're gonna be like old enough to give fast fruits. So I said, I want a fruit tree. What fruit tree should I get? A prolific one, one that gives fruits once or twice a year. Why not twice? Of course, I always take more. And one that should give fruits after 1 or 2 years. And I bought this fig tree. This is not an ornamental fig tree. I've seen many videos about how to care for a fig tree that is ornamental and how well they fill in dining rooms, living rooms and office spaces, but I've seen no video of fruit fig trees growing inside and only inside all year long. I've seen videos, and there are many of you out there that have fig trees that you only bring them inside during the winter and you keep them outside on the terrace or right in the garden during spring, summer and autumn. But I do not have that luxury. I have balcony and my fig tree is inside right now because it's closer to the heater, but during the spring, summer and autumn he's gonna be right here next to my calamansi or calamondin orchard, next to my citrus trees and a few other plants that I have here on the balcony. And although I will open largely the windows that I have, it's still an enclosed balcony. So if you ever had a fig tree that gives fruits, not an ornamental one, and you kept it all year long inside your apartment or inside your closed balcony, please share your tips, share your knowledge with me in the comments below. I'm looking forward to learn more about how to care for it all year long inside. Now let me tell you how I bought this. I bought this from an elderly lady that was selling a few plants right outside the market, trying, to scrap some money next to the pension. And I always like to buy plants from these ladies. Not only that it's cheaper than from the hardware stores where usually you have a garden section, but also you help them, and I always like to help them if I can. Buying a small piece of joy for me and helping them financially a tiny little bit. So when I bought this fig tree, it had 2 leaves the size of this one right here, the size of this one, but because it was very cold and it transitioned from outside to inside, I lost those 2 leaves quite fast. I did open a few times the balcony windows, and the cold air came in, and he really didn't like the temperature, the change in temperature. So what I did, I let the 2 leaves dry off and fell off, and I was hoping, honestly I didn't have too much hope, but I was hoping that the 2 buds that I had, that was the size of this little fellow over here, will develop eventually into leaves. Not only they develop into more than 2 leaves, look at this beauty. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves and another one emerging over here and another bud over here. So it's quite prolific indeed. I love the fact that it didn't die on me, it didn't went into dormancy, and it's tried to survive. I did fertilize it a bit for the fertilizer I usually use on my citrus seed, and this leaf, which was the first one that I had, was a very pale green, and the fertilizer helped. I'm also sometimes placing it under the light of the neon growing light that my husband uses for his aquarium, and that helps as well. Now, what can I tell you I've learned so far I'm having this fig tree maybe 3 weeks now. By keeping it inside, it's that it likes hot humid air, so I'm keeping it next to a heater, and I put water on the heater so that it will evaporate. And I'm also keeping it in the room where my husband has an aquarium, which is an open aquarium. It doesn't have a lid, so that helps the air not to be so dry as well. So hot and humid, guys, so far is doing so well. I hope it will not only survive the winter, but in the spring I'm gonna see some fruits forming. I think by the look of it, it's already 1 year old. You see how thick the trunk is? It's quite thick, and I hope what I read, it will become true. I read that in the first, or even sometimes first year towards the end, but mostly in the second year they start growing fruits. The lady I bought it from said to me it's a Turkish variety that gives fruits twice a year, and I'm really hoping it will fruit, and it will give me fruits. I love fig. I love fig fruits. They are very healthy as well. If you never tasted fig fruits, please go to your grocery store, go to your supermarket and look for them. They are tasty, although they might look a bit yucky and smushy, but they are very healthy. Read online about their benefits and try them. And if you have a garden, why not try to grow one tree in your garden? What can I tell you from some of my friends' experiences? They do have fig trees in Romania. We are in the northwest region of Romania. If you check the map, the latitude is not exactly preferred by the fig trees, but they adapted quite well. And if you protect them in their first 2 winters, you will get beautiful trees that will survive the next winters without you worrying too much about them, and they will give you fruit once or twice a year. So I hope this information helped you. If you do have more information about an indoor fruit fig tree, please let me know in the comments below, and until the next video, please share with me your experiences. I wish you happy winters, sunny or less sunny, snowy or less snowy, and wonderful holidays as well. Bye bye.